Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and welcome to week 24 of my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate blog discussion. And, guys, you guys need to realize that we have this week, and then next week, and then we get to play this game. I just want to point that out, because that's insane that we're already at week 24, and I can remember the exact day when I was coming home from school, watching the March Direct, and then me freaking out, crying, tears of joy that a new Smash game was on the horizon. I was so excited, and now it's about time that it's almost here, and I can't wait. It's going to be a blast, and I'm going to have so much fun playing it. But for the time being, we're going to keep doing these Super Smash Bros. Ultimate blog discussions until that very week that game comes out. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. But for now, we're just going to do the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate blog discussion, where we'll talk about even more fighters, stages, items, etc. So anyways, let's go on to the first thing, which is from November 18th, 2018, and it's about a fighter. This fighter is Robin. A fighter that wields the Levin sword in 4 different tomes. Like in the original game, these weapons can only be used a certain number of times, so keep a close eye on the battle situation. Both the male and female versions of Robin are available, so you can choose your favorite. Robin. Now, you guys know my opinion on Fire Emblem. I don't really care about Fire Emblem. It's uninteresting to me. I don't really care. I don't really like it that much. But that is gonna tick some people off. But hey, those aren't my type of games. Robin, on the other hand, in my opinion, I feel is like the coolest of the Fire Emblem characters. Because, you know, yes, he has a sword, but that's not really his primary gimmick, like the other Fire Emblem characters. His primary gimmick is using his book, and it's so cool. One of the things that I didn't like about him in Smash 4, though, was he was incredibly slow. He was even slower than Ganondorf and Jigglypuff. And those characters were considered like the slowest characters in all of Smash Brothers. And Robin beat them in terms of slowness. Robin was so slow, and he was just terrible at approach options. But, you know, I've heard some people saying that he got faster in Ultimate, which I really hope so, because he was so slow in Smash 4 to the point where he was almost unplayable. Like, I just hate playing as slow characters. You know, I just hate playing as characters where I feel like I don't get around anywhere. And, you know, Robin was one of those characters I just felt I couldn't do anything with, because he was just that slow. But now that I've heard some people say that Robin was buffed in terms of speed, that makes me really excited, and that might make him a little bit better than he was in Smash 4. I'm really excited to play as Robin, even though I'm not a huge Fire Emblem guy. He's definitely one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters, because he's just different than just another Marth 2.0. He's different. And so I'm really excited to play as him and her, I suppose. And, you know, it's just going to be a lot of fun to, you know, play as Robin. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, for sure. Anyways, let's go on to the next thing, which is from November 19th, 2018, and it's about the Guile Assist Trophy. Appearing from the Street Fighter series, he crouches down and waits patiently, then delivers a flash kick to anybody who approaches. Don't get too close. Now, when this was first revealed as an assist trophy, I was very surprised. Like, I thought that Sakurai would have chose a different assist trophy from the Street Fighter series, like Chun-Li or Evil Ryu, but I'm surprised he went for Guile, which, that's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting choice for an assist trophy, but, you know, he looks pretty cool in this game. You know, I wonder what else he does, like if he just crouches down and waits patiently, like if he does anything else. But he looks pretty cool in this game, and you know, he's gonna be a lot of fun to test out. You know, I don't really have much to say about it, but he looks pretty cool in HD in Smash Brothers, and I think he looks pretty cool, and he's gonna definitely be fun for sure. Anyways, I'm seeing this like he's a playable character. I meant like it's gonna be fun to test this out for sure. That's what I meant. Anyways, the next thing is from November 20th, 2018, and it's about music. You can now listen to King Bowser. Enjoy this arrangement by the original composer, Koji Kondo, as you reminisce, about your past battles with Bowser. So, is this like a compilation of Bowser songs in one soundtrack? Because if that's the case, that will be so cool. Just saying, because I love Bowser songs. You know, they just have a rocking tune to them, and I just love it. I've actually heard of Koji Kondo. He's actually composed for Mario 64, and if you guys didn't know, that is my all-time favorite video game, is Mario 64. I love that game so much, and I love the music in that game as well. That's definitely one of my favorite parts of that game. So the fact that the same composer for the soundtrack of my favorite video game of all time is composing for this song, I already know it's gonna be good without even listening to it. I mean, he composes some really fantastic music, and, you know, I loved his work in Mario 64, and, you know, I can't wait to hear what this sounds like. I'm not going to listen to it yet, but I will listen to it eventually. In the game, I will listen to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, the fact that he's composing it, thank God, because I really love Mario 64. Like, that is my all-time favorite video game. So, I'm excited to hear some more songs that are like that. I can't wait. That's going to be a lot of fun to listen to, for sure. Anyways, let's go on to the next thing, which is still from November 20th, 2018, and it's about a fighter. This fighter is Zelda. You might recognize Zelda's look from the Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds game. In battle, she uses magical moves to reflect and teleport, and for her final smash, she seals her opponents away in the Triforce of Wisdom. If an opponent has 100% damage or more, they will be instantly KO'd. Zelda. Without a doubt, Zelda was one of my least favorite characters to play as in all of Smash Brothers. You know, I just felt like she was never good. I always thought she sucked ass. Like, she was so slow. She didn't jump that high. She wasn't really that powerful. She was just a technical character for one, and then she was just slow. She was like the opposite of a character that I like to play. You know, I like fast characters. I like characters that make me feel like I'm doing like actual stuff, that make me feel like I'm actually putting in damage and hard work. But when I'm playing as Zelda, I feel like I'm not making any progress because she's slow, she's weak, and, you know, she's just so technical and hard to play as, and it's just, you know, that just makes her one of my least favorite characters to play as. But on the good side, I've heard some competitive Smash players say that Zelda has vastly improved, and, you know, I really hope that's the case, because I think Zelda has been bottom tier in every Smash game she's ever been in. Like, bottom tier. I've heard some Smash players, like, make their own tier list. Like, I saw Zero's tier list video, and Zelda was in, like, high tier. And that's pretty surprising for Zelda standards. So if that's the case, I'm going to be really excited, because, you know, she's probably going to be more enjoyable to play as. Like, sure, she might still be slow, but, you know, she might have more mechanics to her that will make her far more enjoyable. And by the way, I love her new design more than her Twilight Princess design, if you ask me. You know, it just... This keeps the cartoony feel of the game, but Twilight Princess Zelda, it felt more realistic, and it kind of felt out of place in Smash Brothers, but this actually feels like it fits in this game, and that's why I really like Zelda's new design, and all the Zelda characters' designs for that matter, because, like, literally almost every single Zelda character got a redesign. Like, the only Zelda characters that didn't really get a redesign are Toon Link and Young Link, but those are for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm excited to play as Zelda. Hopefully she has improved and she's no longer my least favorite character to play as, because she was so hard to get used to. Like, I could not stand playing as Zelda. Like, it was torture. But hopefully she is a lot better in this game, and I have hope, because I've heard a lot of people say that she's a lot better. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but I'm taking their word for it. So when I unlock her in the game, I'm gonna definitely try her out and see, you know, how she's different. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, for sure. Anyways, the next thing is from November 21st, 2018. It's about a stage. This is the PAC-LAND stage. This is an auto-scrolling stage where the scene continuously changes. There are also a few hidden features from the original arcade version of PAC-LAND, so try to find them. PAC-LAND. Why did this stage get in over Pac-Maze? I mean, okay, I know this is Sakurai's game and all, but this is definitely one of my least favorite stages from Smash 4. I don't even like auto-scroller stages as it is, because it's just hard to keep up and focus on fighting people when a stage is literally moving. It's just hard to, you know, multitask when it comes to that. Second of all, this just does not really represent what the Pac-Man series is. Obviously, this comes from the PAC-LAND series, but a lot of people don't recognize Pac-Man from PAC-LAND. Everyone recognizes Pac-Man from the original arcade versions. So it makes more sense to bring back Pac-Maze instead of Pac-LAND. Like, that just does not make sense to me. I mean, sure, it's a Wii U stage, but I preferred Pac-Maze way over Pac-LAND. Like, I just do not like auto-scroller stages. They're just hard to, you know, focus on two things at once. Like, it's hard to focus on the battle, but it's also hard to focus on, you know, moving. Because it's like, how am I supposed to fight when, you know, the stage is moving? Like, it's hard. And, you know, it's just hard to multitask when it comes to that stuff. But luckily, what will make this stage more enjoyable is that, you know, there's going to be Final Destination and, you know, Battlefield counterparts, as well as stage hazard toggles. So it's going to be far more enjoyable than, Smash 4. But still, I would have much rather preferred Pac-Maze. Like, and besides, I love the design of Pac-Maze. I love how it feels like the classic Pac-Man games. Like, it brings back so much memories of playing Pac-Man when I was young. And, you know, it's just Pac-Maze, I mean, PAC-LAND, I would rather have Pac-Maze, though, but hey, it's Sakurai's game. I'm gonna test it out just to see, you know, if it's far more enjoyable, but I doubt it, because, you know, it's literally the same thing, but hey, I'll give it a try anyways. I'll give it a try. But yeah. Anyways, let's go on to the last thing, which is from November 22nd, 2018, and it's about the Chef Kawasaki Assist Trophy. He grabs an opponent using his long ladle and mixes them into a pot. The unlucky opponent will continue to take damage as the chef cooks up health recovery items. You can then use his food to recover your health. Just don't think about the recipe. Now, something I like about this assist trophy is that it's basically Kirby's Final Smash from Brawl. It's like the exact same thing, except it's a different character. He puts you in a pot, he cooks you up, and then you get sent flying. Like, it's literally the same thing, and that's what I really love about this assist trophy. It's definitely a smart pick of Sakurai, because maybe he wanted to include, the Cook Kirby Final Smash, but, you know, also wanted the other, Ultra Sword, Final Smash, but I like how he included this, because it is, it's a nice reference to Brawl's Assist Trophy, and, not Brawl's Assist Trophy, Brawl's Final Smash for Kirby, and, you know, it's definitely going to bring back memories of that Final Smash, even though it's not Kirby himself, but I definitely like this Assist Trophy. It's definitely a cool Assist Trophy to include, and definitely makes sense, you know. to include, but I don't have much to say about it, but I think it's going to be nice to try this out. It's going to be cool. So yeah. Anyways, that is it for this week. It was definitely a pretty interesting week. So tell me in the comments down below what your favorite thing was about this week. Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear it. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for week 25. It's probably going to be the biggest week, maybe, depending on what they show off for the final week of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Vlog Discussion. That's going to be a lot of hype, guys. So you guys better get hyped, because we're getting into the final week, so you guys stay tuned for that. Anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.